What's going on, everybody? It's your host of the Morning Bear Podcast, Devereaux Davis, and we're here today doing a quick video because I was going to do a video. I was going to start my new series on, let me straighten this out a little bit. Hold on one second. I was going to start my new series on scary stuff, paranormal. Is October, is Halloween season. The paranormal, conspiracies, mysteries, all this other stuff. But then yesterday, the Giants went ahead and won a football game, so that's why I have the hat on right now. Not besides the fact that I'm about to go to the gym and bang out a little bit, but I was going to start my series today. I usually do everything on Mondays because that's my only weekday off. The weekends are, more of a family time with me, but we're going to do a Giants video today. The Giants won the game yesterday, 27-21, I think the score was. In overtime in New Orleans, a place we haven't won since 1993. So that's amazing accomplishment. The fact that we won that. I had us losing that game. New Orleans looked like the way better team. Defense is great. Offense is not that good, and plus we was pretty much banged up on the offense with Shepard and Slayton not being there. But we also have players that's not getting touches in Tony and Galladay, and they finally got the ball. They finally got the ball in the hand. If you hear toy squeaking, that's my co-host Bro and Bree. My co-hosts, I guess, is my two dogs. But anyway, we went ahead and gave them the ball, and that helped us secure a win. And besides that, the number one factor, MVP of this game, by far has to be Mr. Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes. This guy is starting to look more and more like adequate enough quarterback, and with the draft coming up next year and us potentially having anywhere between a high and mid-level first-round pick, I don't think there's an adequate enough quarterback or more significant enough quarterback that's going to take his place. It looks the quarterback field is low in college right now, and it has 5 potential guys that go in the first round, but I don't think any of them is going to be better than what Danny Dimes is right now. So I don't think that's a need for us going into next year's draft if we're going ahead and, we're going to have 2 picks. So let's keep Danny Dimes at quarterback, especially if he starts progressing more, playing better against these tougher defense, which New Orleans was. I feel Garrett play calling against New Orleans was a lot better than it was for the rest of the whole year. It's finally opening up, finally gave it to other guys. And besides that, he also gave the ball to John Ross, which I think is also a deep ball threat. We threw the ball downfield. We had more of a vertical game, which totally surprised me, caught me off guard too. I seen him going downfield, and everybody else seen him going downfield. So, it's definitely a pleasant surprise. It's definitely refreshing. It's definitely hope, and we're keeping our fingers crossed that we keep this going. We're playing Dallas coming up in week 5 in Dallas. We're going to have to throw the ball downfield against Dallas because the thing is, they have explosive offense. We have trouble stopping the run so far, which I thought that would have been our strength, but we had trouble stopping Kamara. I think he had 120, and he's been having a down season, 3.4, but we're about to play Zeke next week, so that's kind of rough. So I think we have to pretty much play well against him. Our defense didn't look that great. I think Taysom Hill pretty much ran over us twice for a walking touchdown, which kind of like he broke so many tackles on this one play, which was phenomenal. But then we didn't bend that much as far as in the red zone. We pretty much played tough defense in the red zone. Bradbury was burnt a few times, which kind of scared me. I'm like, wow, he's not playing the way he was playing last year, the All-Pro level. He also didn't look too good against Washington, but he got an interception against them. What he did in this game was that he got burnt downfield by Callaway on New Orleans, but then he went ahead and made a great play on the ball on a pure Jameis Winston type of interception throw. The purest of interceptions that he does, just throwing the ball up, just being Jameis Winston, and Bradbury was there to make the interception. So let's keep our fingers crossed that he plays a lot bit better. Adoree Jackson got hurt. What else could we take away from that game? Once again, more than my yawns in my videos, Evan Ingram's has more drops than I have yawns in my videos. Meaning, I yawn a lot because I make these videos overnight sometimes and I'm dead tired. So, Evan Ingram's once again dropped the ball, but made a few more catches after that. So, you know, we're going to live with Evan Ingram being hot and cold, 50-50 every now and then. Galladay looked impressive on that one catch that he made in the fourth quarter, where he pretty much made a contested catch where he caught it while getting hit, absorbed the hit, bounced, I think it was Malcolm Jenkins off of him, turned around, made up field for another 15-20 yards, which was impressive. It's a big body wide receiver. I love these guys. It reminds me of me in high school, 6'3". I'm 6'3", between 230, 240. So he reminds, you know, that's the type of football I love. I love wide receivers that absorb hits, take hits, not afraid to go up the middle, be possession wide receivers, but still could break it up field and turn it downfield and go ahead, you know. So it's refreshing to see that we have that now in Galladay, and hopefully now with it being more into the regular season now, where Galladay missed the preseason. We're 4 games in, so that should be like pretty much where the preseason ended. And we're now in full season gear, full season mode. Galladay's and Jones' report should be a lot better right now, and I like that. He had over 110 yards yesterday, so I think 116 collective altogether he had. What else we got going? What else? Ross, big game. He had that fumble, but he recovered it, thank God. I'm not a fan of Darius Slayton, so on the depth chart, when he comes back, could we lower him? Could we bump up Tony? Could we bump up Ross? Could we have these speedsters on the outside? Even I think Tony played the slide a little bit more. Ross was on the outside. Galladay was on the outside. The safety have to play back. This is just going to open up the game for Barkley more now. And that's when Barkley came into play. And Barkley had a big catch, run into the end zone. It kind of looked like a broken play, but it was pretty much he looked like a wide receiver on the outside, and that's just another weapon that we could use there. This is going to open up, and it's going to make the offensive line play a lot better if you're able to have downfield threats. Oops, excuse me, sorry. My phone is pretty heavy, and this is my first video. Let me continue. Before I continue, I'm doing this video on my new iPhone 13 Pro Max, so this is in cinematic view, so it's gonna be better quality videos coming through. I mean, I've been doing sporadic with this channel. I've been changing careers and everything, moving from working overnight to now driving a truck, and to the point where I'm like, you know, tired. So I got more of a set schedule now. So we're gonna work on being more consistent, but I just want you to know the quality of my videos, the quality of my as far as cinematic, and more so better, higher definition as far as video quality. It's gonna be upgraded now because I have the new iPhone Pro Max 13, and this is what I'm making this video with. So this is my first video with this, so I'm just letting you all know that. All right, but anyway, I have it in my ring light, and it's so damn heavy with the case that I have on it. It pulled down the ring light, so just bear with me. We're not going to edit that. We're going to keep that in. So, Barkley now opened up. He had a good running game. Not old Saquon Barkley, but it was good enough. It's getting a lot better. Like I said, same thing like Galladay and Jones rapport in Game 4. This is Barkley's preseason is over now because he didn't play all preseason. Now he's playing in the regular season. So with that, it's going to be he should be regular season ready. So this is why I see him taking an uptick. And the same thing with the offense with Galladay and Jones rapport. Jones and Tony's uptick is going up, and I see our offense being a lot better. Now, how I feel about Slayton, he drops a lot of balls. He's a deep ball threat, but he's not really a person that creates separation. And I feel Jones have to force it in there more than him, and he's not going to make contested catch. So if you're not getting separation as a wide receiver and you're not catching the contested ball, what are you really doing? So I'm not really a fan of bringing Slayton back as a number 2 or number 3. I feel like drop him down in the depth chart, make them more so a number 4 or number 5, or you're going to definitely have Shepard as a number 3 or 4 if you could, maybe even number 2. But you're going to have Galladay, Tony, Ross in the mix, because you have to just play them again after the way that they played the last game. You just have to give them the rock. And of course, you're gonna have Ingram. Rudolph made a nice catch by the goal line also too. So I think we could click with this offense right now. I think the line played well in this game. We had no sacks given up, but we're playing against a pass rusher in Micah Parsons coming up this week. So I want to see how Andrew Thomas reacts to that. He's been playing pretty well, and Sola's been playing well. Our interior offensive line has to play a little bit better with giving holes to Barkley, but Barkley has to take these holes and not dance in the back, which he hasn't done in this game, which I give him credit for. But he needs to take these holes, run through these holes, and just get the dirty yards, get us 3, get us 4, keep us in a positive instead of having us go in a negative with all these negative yardage on rushes. Defense has to improve a little bit more. We have to get more of a pass rush. We didn't get no sacks on Jameis Winston in this game, but we went against a good offensive line, so I get it. But we're going against a good offensive line in Dallas coming up next week too. This is the first game Ojulari didn't get a sack, but he is our pass rushing, and we need to get another pass rusher in there. And Leonard Williams needs to step up with the pass rush also, but we need to stop the run better. We need to get a pass rush, and we need to play better defense in the secondary. This is usually around the time where our defense kicks in gear. Last year, we didn't play that well in the beginning till around this time, till around game 4, game 5, game 6, and then we became a real good defense towards the end of the year. What's going on with Blake Martinez? Not really sure, but he is the glue of the defense. Not really sure if he's done for the season. That's my bad on not doing the homework before I got into the video, and that seems like if that's the case, we need to get somebody in there. Ragland's probably going to play middle linebacker with Crowder and stuff like that, even though I feel they need to get a little bit more depth there. Let's hope that Blake Martinez, I'm not really sure. I think they did put him in the IR. That's my bad for not coming with the full information, but I don't think he played yesterday. And he had that injury from the previous week. So let's just hope that this defense could step up against Dallas. So Dallas has been scoring a lot of points. I think 36 against Carolina. They scored in the 30s against Tampa Bay, a good defense. And I think we're able to play competitive in Dallas. Will we pull out a win? No. We should be 3-1 right now, but we're actually 1-3. We should have won the Washington game. We should have won the Atlanta game, and we won in New Orleans. So this is frustrating, but it's refreshing to see that win that we had yesterday. I thought it was going to be 0-4 going into Dallas and potentially being 0-5, but we have potentially be 2-3 now and potentially be in the playoff picture if possible. If that comes into fruition, we have LA Rams after that and that defense. So we just need to play well now and start getting more consistency, getting more of an identity with the offense, as far as what Barkley's role is, as far as what DJ is going to be doing, as far as his wide receivers, as far as, our offensive line. We have to get more of an identity there. We have to get our defense solidified and playing better going forward. This is usually when you're kicking the gear, like I said before. So let's see what goes on with that. I'm your host of the Morning Beer Podcast. I'm going to leave you with that. Deverell Davis right here. I'm going to leave you at that. I'm going to go lift some weights. I already got the pre-workout running through my body, so I'm ready to go bang out, do some powerlifting real quick. I'm going to leave you at that. Let's go Giants, man. Next week, we got Dallas. We're going to beat these Cowgirls. And if you want some more coverage on the New York Football Giants, definitely pay attention to my channel. Unfortunately, don't have no Mets to talk about. We didn't make the playoffs, which sucks. But so now I'm going to transition to all Giants, all Knicks, all day. All right? I'm your host, Deverell Davis. Talk to you later. Peace. Please comment, like, subscribe, share, and tell a friend. Peace.